Hello, it's NJR from the Gophers Borough again, and we're just having a look at war against the real heroes. So see a 39-34 win for us. Not too bad. It's a small war because we're having lots of problems, but hey, you know, that's where it goes. But we did get 10 3-stars. Particularly helped, as we'll see at the top. So this is a momentous war. We got to show this one because this is a nice 3-star from Harry. So it's always great joy when you manage to 3-star a Town Hall 10 when they've got Infernos. 9.5 some ways doesn't seem to count. So you'll notice if we look at this base very carefully, we'll see it a few times because nearly all the Town Hall 10s had exactly the same base. So once we cracked the code once, it wasn't as difficult as it could be. So anyway, Earthquake now opens up the base, and of course that's nice big open spaces for all the Valks. So first of all, we just got to get them in. So at the moment, what we're trying to do is trying to create some sort of funnel, and using golems and wizards to create the funnel, and ink, and trying to get cutting through with the Valks. So broken up through the walls, and now we can try and get into the core. Valks are going to come through. These are just Legos. So with the Valks and this sort of size walls, they're going to go straight through them very quickly. As you can see, big hole suddenly appears, and now they're in. A little bit of kind of got some rage going on, and then freezes the back end. Hound in the clan castle helps a lot because it's the king and the Valks down there. Nothing else, nothing to attack that hound because nicely the queen and the wizards are all well behind it. So that's going to help immensely as this attack goes on. So Valks are now broken into yet another compartment. Hound's not doing any damage, King's still got its ability, Queen's still got her ability, and well, 3/4 base is now gone, so 78%, very little left. Still the odd Valk still running around, Queen's out there, and realistically what we've got one Archer Town, the Queen's still got ability, and we've got a freeze as well, so it's hit the King's ability to keep his health going through. There's this, Queen's now trying to tidy things up. She's trying to bust through a few walls, trying to get through into going on the outside compartments. King has got in, still the hands down, beating on the King, making no difference whatsoever. And he's just finishing off the last few buildings down the bottom. Queen's now whizzing her way around top, on to 94%. You can see big holes in the base now, and Valks have crushed their way through. Last couple of buildings, boom. Queen ability, and still one freeze. What a great one. As I said, having seen those things, we can have a quick look through. So it started off the war with a nice thing, so very close to another 3-star on a Town Hall 10. And it's the same base. So just going to go slightly different at this one. How Harry came in from the bottom, we're going to go in from the side. It makes no difference, it's kind of your own choice. But the same sort of idea, Quake open most of the things, and now we've got a huge big open space. Got a few slightly high defences. The Inferno Towers are clearly at this sort of time they are level 3. But lots and lots of Valks. Slight difference here, 1 P.E.K.K.A, level 5 P.E.K.K.A. That's going to make it slight tanking around. So heal, so to get an initial phase, that will kind of bring the health back of all the Valks. And now we're into the core, we've got lots of Teslas and everything in there, and effectively a couple of Ragers, and now straight through the middle of it in a kind of couple of milliseconds. Really the whole of that core of the base is now completely utterly gone. So busting through a few more walls, the Valks bust through some more. Pups are up there, which is a little bit of annoyance, but the Queen will try and deal with those. And they're going to try and bust through another set of walls, which just shows you really some ways why do you need wall breakers to use Valks instead. Valks are going to kind of decimate this particular part, and then we'll see we get a little bit stuck on really that last right hand side compartment. It'd be nice if the P.E.K.K.A would have followed, but I mean obviously the P.E.K.K.A has got different AI to the Valks, so it's not really going to follow. It's trying to bash through some other walls, and realistically Queen and other things could have dealt with those as well. So you can see how close it is now going to be. I mean, the King's they're going to try and go the long route, the outside. Still got the Queen's ability, but I mean, she's going to try and beat on this wall, and very shortly one under fire from that Archer Tower. So it's going to be a bit of a problem. So now we're no Valks left, just left with the King and the queen. Of course, it's nice the queen would go behind, but sadly she's not, and the cannon's going to target her. So we're down to 5 last pieces. We 1 king, 1 cannon, and a pecker. And if we will notice, as we get rid of this last piece, one little bit, little itsy bitsy builds up, and then we've got 2 more, and that's where the attack will finish. Oh, for a couple of archers. Right, the last one I'm going to see is attack from Angry. Then we'll wrap this one up, so some Town Hall 9 action instead. And it's just pick which one I'm going to pick of his. I wish I sometimes would be decisive, but hey. We're going to see a very, very quick annihilation of a Town Hall 8. Obviously, normally with our loom, when we're looking at kind of taking out the queen, well, I haven't got a queen in one of these, so it's less important. But we'll still use a kill squad, so we'll just kind of try and take out those 2 ADs. Once we've taken out those 2 ADs, 1 AD left with kind of 3 hounds is going to be slightly overkill, but sometimes overkill looks nice. As you can tell, 1 minute 26 seconds left now in the attack, and really only just started. Just going to show really how much we left. Okay, so king's in, dragon this time in the Grand Castle, but we've got a lot of wizards, so under rage they should really deal with that last loon and the dragon. So there we go, that's sorted out, and now both of the ADs are going down. Though the sweepers are pushing them back a little bit, they're still going to manage to congregate. I'll take a bit of flack from that wizard tower loons, but it being only kind of a Town Hall 8 wizard tower, it's not quite the same. This is not as bad. We've now got all those loons all congregating, and if we start just to use the haste just to move them slightly through to get at those Teslas, I think we end up with about 3 hounds still left nearly by the end of the things, but there we go. And all congregate on the things, and now all we've got is this little bit down the bottom there, and you can see 24 seconds and a lot of loons. I've got Golem Mullops that's still on there, Queen's still going, and it's only the fact the loons are slow moving. Yeah, 2 hounds left. Doesn't matter how you do it, and do it in style. There we go. Boom. So, nice win at the end. Just quick look at the end things, if I can remember how to do all this. And war details. Used all the attacks. 10 3 stars. Great result.